Solow Model. In your textbook, I guess it's chapter 6. But the reason that they call it Solow Model is that the economist that came up with this model is named Robert Solow. He's from MIT. You're going to see an episode, in one of the episodes of the movie that I'm going to show you, you're going to see an interview with him. So basically, what he's talking about is about the production function and productivity growth model, which is based on two main factors, capital and labor. Okay? So Solow argues that output is a production function of K and L. Again, this represents capital in the economy, and this is the labor. But to be more accurate, first I have to say the assumptions are this function is CRS. You know what a CRS is? Constant return to scale. It means that if you raise the input, let's say by 2 units, your output will go up by 2 units. If you raise the input by 5 units, your output will go by 5. Mathematically, you can see it. If you see a graph and you just see the exponents are adding to 1, that means it's constant return to scale. So this is the first assumption. The second assumption is that it's diminishing return. I will show you now both them here, okay? For the first one, let me say you have the derived function, okay? So if this function is constant return to scale, then a hypothetical coefficient of, let's call it z of y, should be f of z of k, z of l. This should remain the same, it doesn't change. Okay? Now, I say, let z denote 1 over L. Okay, and L is labor. To simplify this, so I can say, multiply this by both sides to get this. Y over L will be equal to f of z over k over L, z L over z. This I can simplify it, cancels out. So what I left, y over L is function of z of k over L. Or this is what we call an output per worker, or output per capita of each worker, each labor. So this one, I can denote it as small y, and this is a function of capital, okay? Be with me until this point, that I will explain a little bit what I'm going to do with this. Anybody has a question on this? For the small, I need to somehow trace it in order to have some space to continue. Marshal product of capital, okay? You remember what was that? That was if I put, let's say, y that I derived in the previous function, that was y is equal to f of k, as a function of output and then capital, let's say it has a graph like this, okay? If I change the k by 1 unit, so there's a change here equal to 1 unit. Then the slope of this curve, which is the partial derivative of the function of y over, with respect to k, gives you this empty k. means, it means if you change the unit of capital by 1, your output will change by this MPK level. As you see, as K increases, okay, MPK is lowering and has a diminishing return to scale because it gets flat, the slopes get flatter and flatter. It's obvious that this slope is different here, than here, than here. This states something very important. That is not like that if you just increase your capital by any amount that you wish, definitely gonna have a bigger output. No. At a certain point, it's right when you're here. After a certain point that we can find mathematically start going low. Now, having this in mind, now I want to tell you what is the Solow Model about. Okay, this was just a refreshing of your memory from math. So, Solow basically says that if you put y per worker here, output per each worker, and then, and then here we have capital, then capital is changing with 2 factors, as he says. One is n, which is change in population, plus depreciation rate. I will tell you in a minute what is that, of K, capital. So the coefficient of capital, which is the slope of this line, is changing with 2 variables. N, which is the population growth, or any kind of change in population. It can be lower, negative, or it can be positive. And delta, which is depreciation. Definitely your capital has some depreciation. When there is a bigger amount of depreciation in capital, the capital per worker is kind of decreasing. Okay? So having this, the function that I derived earlier, y is f equal to f of k, and then saving of this function will be s of f of k, okay? Or s of y. Make it easier. Like this. So what Solow says is that you have a steady state of economy. I will tell you what it means. Like every other supply and demand graph that you draw and find an equilibrium, there's an equilibrium condition for the growth in an economy of the country in a very aggregated level. And that means that when you're increasing your capital, until this steady state point that I call it A, which as I said before, in the steady state, the growth level of the capital is constant. Okay? That means when you're, before you getting to this point, let's say at this Q, hypothetically I will call it Q1. What you notice here is that your saving is more than your capital, because you see this graph of saving is above the capital. This saving is the saving in economy. It's like if you're running on a budget surplus, for example. This is that saving. So until this point, there will be a trend for economy to push towards point A. Okay? After you reach this state, if you keep continue, what happens was that concept of diminishing return that I showed you earlier. You get to this point, you see that the depreciation and the population and any other change in these variables, which are coefficient of capital, when they're changing in a way that after this point, the capital is about the saving. So you have more capital here than saving. Okay? You completely see that this is about this. There. Then there will be a trend to push back the economy toward the point A. Okay? They call this steady state. This is basically what Solow Model argues. Okay? Do you have any question? Oh, by the way, one more. The function I put here was very hypothetical. The more mathematically will be alpha a alpha plus this is cut Laplace function, but just to make it easier, I put f of k. So if you see in your book this one, don't add, it's the same thing. Okay? Any questions?